right, good morning class. Today we're going to be talking about standard for Florida, LAFS 1.R1.3.7. Okay, remember, good behavior earns you coupons, and coupons will get you something really cool with a special activity, okay? So first I need you to look up here. All eyes up here, okay? So I need you to raise your hand and wait to be called on and tell me something you know about this object. Yes?
It's yellow.
Okay. Typically, it's yellow. Okay, anyone else? Yes.
It's the sun.
It is the sun. Awesome job. Anything else? Yes.
It has lines.
It has lines which we know are called rays, right?
Yeah.
Okay, rays. And how about that it is primarily a...
Circle.
That's right, circle. All right, how about these? Yes, you.
They're water.
Okay, they are water. What is another word for them? Can you tell me?
Drops.
Drops of?
Raindrops.
Perfect. These are raindrops. And can you tell me something about the raindrops?
They're made of water.
Yep. Okay, they're made of water. When something's made of water and we touch it, what does it make our hands feel like? Yes.
Like watery.
And so when you have something on your hands, what's that feeling? Yes?
Wet.
Wet. Good job. All right, they're water and they're wet. All right. I got something else here. Ooh. Gotta be careful of that one. Do we know what that is? Walker.
Lightning.
That is lightning. Oops. Sorry. Okay. What do we know about lightning? Yes.
It can hurt you.
It can hurt you. So, because why?
Because it's like...
Electric?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And it's really bright, right? Okay.
It's white too.
Okay, yes.
It's really hot.
It probably is really, really, really hot. We wouldn't want to ever touch lightning, right?
No.
All right, got one more thing. I guess I'm going to draw it like this.
I know what it is.
I don't know what that could be. Do you know what that could be? Raise your hand if you know the answer. Yes.
Tornado.
That is a tornado. And can you tell me something about the tornado?
Tornado, like they take stuff up and throw it around.
So probably because of the wind, right?
Wind, yeah.
So super windy. Yeah.
It's a storm.
Usually it's part of a storm. Stormy weather. All right, so now let's look at these, right? They all have something important. Do we know what that would be? What are they a part of? Yes.
Weather.
They are a part of weather. So, we know that details are describing, right? They're describing something. And usually in a story, the details support the main idea, right? So, the details here would be what? What are the details supporting?
They're different.
They are different, but they're part of what?
Weather.
Right, which is the main idea, right? So these things are describing each one of those, right? And the whole picture is the weather, right? So today we're going to be talking about how details and illustrations, which we know are drawings, support the main idea, right? So I'm going to show you a book in a little bit that's really great, but first I'm going to show you a video on being different, okay? Do you know what being different is?
Being different is if you're like brown and someone else is real skin color.
Oh, like tan?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that would be fun. everybody's different, and that's really great because it makes our world a really unique place, right? Okay, so right now I'm going to show you this little video on being different. Okay? Okay. Okay, so that takes about 2 minutes. I'm going to put that on pause. Okay, so now we're back. So we watched that video and that was really cool, right? Alright, so now we're going to remind you that the coupons that you get if you have good behavior, right? So what we're going to do today is we're going to read a story, okay? It's called Octocorn, and it's a really, really cool story, and it's all about being different. But I want you to be able to pull out the details and the main idea, okay? And then we're going to discuss that and go over it, all right? So let me get Octocorn up here. Hold on 1 second. Here it is. All right, here we go. This is the book Octocorn. Okay, and then we read the whole story. I think that's 4 minutes long. And I thought it would be really neat to have it on the video so that the kids could look at it and see it. Just different than, you know, sitting and reading the story. Anyway, so now that we've reread the story, Octocorn seemed to be kind of sad in the story, right? Because people were telling him he was different, and he was just unique, right? And so what do you think that the main idea is for this story? Yes?
You can be different.
You can be different, right. And so there was all these little things about him read in the story that were details, right, that added up to being different, right? So what I'm going to have you guys do is get into your partner groups when I tell you to, okay? You're going to move to your buddy seat. And what I want you to do is take this piece of paper and I want you to tell me 5 things that you think are special about the other person next to you, okay? I also want you to draw a picture of what they look like, all right? It can be a stick figure, it can be a puffy figure, it can be anything you want it to be. So you're going to have your crayons right in front of you with your markers, and you're going to write 5 things on this paper that you think are really, really cool and that's a special quality about them, okay? So I'm going to hand these out to you. All right, so that's going to take 10 minutes. All right, so we're done with the activity. You guys did a great job. I'm going to make sure to give you out your coupons for your excellent behavior, okay? And now what I need you to do is we're going to talk about how these special qualities make the person, right? So the special qualities that you wrote down are just like the details we wrote down to talk about the weather, right? So the different things we wrote down all mean weather, all are under the umbrella of weather, and, sorry about that, and then we had the qualities you wrote down make the person, right? So we have the details and the main idea. The details support the main idea. The illustrations support the main idea. Usually in a story, the illustrations have to do with what the story is about, right? Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is hand up your details to me. And what I want you to do is get ready for me to hand out the next sheet. We talked about Octocorn and how he was different, right? So this graphic organizer I have has 4 sections. No, don't do this. Okay, sorry, I thought it was loading the photos. This graphic organizer has 4 sections, right? So what you need to do is use your brains really, really good and critically think about 3 details from Octocorn that support the main idea, okay? So you're gonna write at the top the main idea, and in the 3 boxes, you're gonna draw me the details. And if you want, you can even draw a little picture to go along with it. It doesn't have to be really detailed. It just has to write 1 or 2 little words that support the main idea. I'm going to be walking around the room and checking on you, okay? If you need any help at all, please raise your hands, okay? Then what we're going to do is talk about what you guys decided the details were and the main idea was, okay? So I'm going to hand these out to you. Okay, and that activity is going to take 5 minutes. And then, now that we've done our activities for today, we know a lot about the details and the main ideas, right? So the details support the main idea. And I love what you guys have come up with. Yeah, these are great. So one student said that they think Octocorn was really fancy. And I thought that was a great interpretation of what we read. He is fancy, right? Another student said that Octocorn had 8 legs. That's very important, right? It's a detail about him. And supporting the main idea, right? And somebody else said the main idea was everybody should be nice to each other. And I love that. I think that's absolutely true. We should all really work hard to try to be nice to each other, okay? So, thank you for a wonderful lesson, and we're all set.